Hello.
Hello,
I think that's us.
you and me.
You and me, at least. Yes, I found this
I
on.
just need to find you now on Facebook. Come on, Facebook.
Do you are thing? Are the only people here? I'm a bit early. 1 minute early again. Oh, what's wrong with me?
Well, you'll have to see him
Yay!
because I can't see anybody at the moment.
Daryl is watching. Oh, hello. Am I still there?
I can hear you.
Oh, it's just my computer did a funny thing. It's like gone. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Hi.
She was going again whether you were Cheryl or Cheryl.
Oh,
Cheryl.
sorry. I'm trying to think opposite to
She's got
ch is
brain
sh.
fog when it comes to your name.
Do you know, I've got real brain fog altogether recently. I really can't remember a thing. Oh, I'm hoping. Well, Lauren's gone off now to Australia, so I'm thinking that I've got one less thing like on my daily mind.
You mean your brain fog's going to go?
No, well, I've just got too many tabs open, as you say. So it's like I
So
think I can
Lauren's
close that.
closed a few for you.
Yeah. Well, it's just that general picking up and
Yeah, having
following
another
around after
person
them
to
all the
think of.
time,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Tina's here, Jill's here, Stephanie's here. Hello,
Hello,
everyone.
girls. All right. Oh, Paula's here as well. So, just while a few people join us because we are at a little minute early.
Heather's here.
Oh, hello, lovely Heather. Yes, I thought we'd do something a bit different tonight. Well, mainly because I couldn't think of a sketch to do first thing this morning or last thing last night. So I kind of decided that I made this project yesterday for another team. And I decided that I liked it so much we could do it again, but on a scrapbook layout. So that's what we were going to do. And just because it was a bit hard to articulate, I think what we'll do is we'll do the background so you can see just inked on the background. I say inks, I've used shimmers, but you can use your distress oxides, distress inks, watercolour paints, anything that's translucent basically on the
Really pretty.
background. And not bad for me, that wasn't. And then because I can't draw for toffee, I've just cut out simple shapes to make the yacht kind of thing. And then this is kind of more vintage, so I've got an old paintbrush there because I couldn't find a suitable stick for the mast. And I've just used white gesso just to give it a bit of a aged look. And because it was a really old paintbrush as well.
Oh, very good. Get you.
No, look at me. It's like, who am I? Too much time on my hand yesterday. A few hours off, and like I hadn't crafted for ages, so I think it was all just trying to get out. But today we'll do this, and I'm going to make a different boat to go with my photo, and then I'll show you how I've done this. Although I've got some that I've made earlier because otherwise it needs time to dry. And then so I'm going to do it on a scrapbook layout. But if you've got questions, just shout them over, and Julie's going to be my able assistant to.
Yeah, let's say hello to some people. Got Laurie, Rebecca, Nicola, Bob,
Oh, it's so nice of you all to
Louise
pop in.
Hughes. She says hello again.
Hello, it's like you can't get rid of you now, Louise.
Yeah, Paula is watching while waiting to board the plane home.
Are you? Oh, good girl.
Oh, we didn't need to know that, Paula.
No, that's dedicated. You're in. Where are you in? Prague.
Prague. Prague, did you say she'd gone to?
Yes, I think you're right.
I think it was Prague. Jill asked, how did the show go?
Oh, it was good, wasn't it?
It was good, yeah. It was a bit slow to start, but got into the swing of
Yeah.
it, didn't we?
I think it was, it's, I think like all craft shows nowadays, it's all very heavily based around card making, and
Yeah.
there's not many scrapbooky things around at
Yeah, I
all.
think a few people did wonder what they were, didn't they?
Yeah.
It wasn't like a retreat anyway, was it? Like a a paper fox retreat where everybody rushes.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
But it was nice to see so many customers had made the effort to come and see us as well, which I thought was lovely.
Cheryl says Paula's just creating a layout while she boards. She probably is, Cheryl.
That's so funny.
Oh, Tina says
Right.
she keeps losing the sound. Does anybody else?
Oh, don't know. I'll have to rely on you guys to tell me that.
Yeah. I was going to say,
Um,
I can hear, so.
so just I'm going to have to let this dry and then I can catch up. So I'm going to do like I've got a photo first of all. So my daughter's taken up scuba diving, which is her latest obsession. So I'm going to do this is I think hopefully will work. I'm going to do like an underwater scene, so all painterly. And then I'm paper piecing the boat bit up here, so as if it was all under the sea. Looks a bit twee, I reckon. So I'm going to do
Yeah,
all
because
this as
that picture's awesome, isn't it?
I know, isn't it just? We did. She took that. We took that. Well, no, she
Yes,
went diving in
amazing.
Montenegro, and the dive instructor took it
Carol
for her.
says she's got no sound. Maybe if you come out and if you go out and come back in, so maybe that'll help. Don't know.
Let me just check. Is it?
Rebecca B's joining us for the first time. Welcome, Rebecca.
Top of the class.
Not a virgin anymore.
We don't know, Julie. Oh no, she's got
Well,
kids.
she might be, but not a Bramble Fox watching Marvellous Monday Virgin.
So for just, I'll just carry on a second. So I'm going to have like a portion at the top that is going to be white, and then maybe I'll do a different colour. And then at the bottom, I'm going to have this kind of central kind of colour. But I'm going to go this way because I find it easier than going sideways, if that makes sense. So I've just watered down some shimmers,
So what did you
and I've
say?
used.
Are you turning your paper round or not?
I will do
Oh,
afterwards.
right.
So
Yeah. So you're going,
I'm
yeah,
going this way because I find it more comfortable.
yeah.
If you've got a brayer and you're struggling with it beading, so the water doesn't or the inks don't lie flat across your brayer, what I've been telling people is you need to mess your brayer up. So give it a good wash first of all, and then you can prime it, as it were. I used like gesso or acrylic paint, watered down, and then use it, wipe it off, clean it, and it'll just mess up the.
Do they have like a coating on? Do you think when they like stamps do? Don't they? You have to
Yeah,
like condition stamps, don't you? Do they have like a manufacturer's like coating on? Do you think?
yeah, I think it's just because they're made of rubber, and then rubber naturally repels water,
Yeah,
doesn't it? So
yeah.
I think it's just really what you can see. Mine's kind of got this white film on it, just because it's been well used, and it's just got better as it's been, seasoned basically. So if you're struggling, as I say, just
Sounds like a cooking show, doesn't it? You have to
oh, I
season your
know,
brayer,
season it
girls.
well.
Or Georgia says she's a brayer convert. Best thing ever.
Oh, fantastic! I know we did that little thing at up in the country, didn't we?
They are a good little tool, aren't they, to have?
So the other tip, I know you can provide more tips here, Julie, but you're not wallpaper, you're not painting your bedroom. You're just going to go a
Yeah.
little bit forward, lift it off, just so that you can move that ink
Just like
around.
touch it, isn't it? And you can always
Yeah,
add more, but you can't take off once you're on there.
definitely. Because you don't want a solid piece either, do you really? So,
No.
and the reason why I'm using brayer over packaging, because you could do the same thing with packaging, but you'll notice you get this more directional feel with a
Yeah.
brayer.
And when you
Um,
take it on and off, girls, you get like little beading, which depending on what ink you use, you get like that oxide. If like you'll have like those little areas
yeah,
of darkness and light.
that's mine. So I'm going to leave it like that for now because actually I put quite a lot on talking now. I wanted to
You
have a
always
bit
say
more
that, and
blur.
then you always cover it all up.
Oh, I do, yeah. You think after all these years I might have actually learnt my lesson, but no. So that was called Blue Lagoon. This is shimmers. Again, you can mix your Distress Oxide inks with shimmers, but you probably want to do your shimmers second if you were doing that, just because shimmers have got like that little bit of mica in it. So this is the colour I did yesterday, I think. I've watered it down. So these come as solid pans, and then I've spritzed it with water earlier just to get it going, just so you can lift it off with a wet paintbrush. But it's still quite thick, look. So again, if you, I think I found if people struggle trying to get a soft background, it's because they are not diluted enough. So you need plenty of water, to really, kind of make it very loose. Then that way you'll find it just easier to get translucent effects on your page, and it will just go on much nicer. So as I'm going now, you can see it's really kind of loose. I don't want too much because I've already done quite a lot, haven't I?
No.
So just... Yeah, my name's not Julie. Damn it.
You do very well, Morag.
I'm probably going to go this
I know.
way. So I'm just going to kind of fill in some of the gappy bits. I mean, if you wanted it softer than this, you could spritz the background. I mean, I haven't gessoed the page, so it's just plain white cardstock, and it can only take so much water to be fair. So if I did over soak it, it would kind of, warp, which is one of my pet hates. So I need to get over it really, don't I? So something like that.
Oh, Laurie says she's holding her sleeping great niece. She's 10 months old.
Oh,
Oh,
that's so
sweet.
cute.
Oh, you've got to be
Oh.
quiet, girls, in case you wake her up.
No rude talk then.
She won't remember. She's only 10 months. It's all right.
Oh, that's all right then. No dodginess going on.
Wouldn't be Marvellous Monday without dodginess.
So I'm just going to set that aside to dry. Well, because I'm not going to use the heat gel. You kind of get the gist. I think I'm going to have, again, maybe I shouldn't go towards my edges a bit more because I will
It
cover it
dries
all
very
up.
quick as well with this technique, doesn't it? Because you're not
Yeah,
putting much on the page.
I might just do a little bit more.
Oh, go on.
Well, because I'm going to cover it all up.
You are, yeah. Go on, be a daredevil.
But I'm going to do it really loose at the edges, so it's just softer. So much looser than before. Where's he gone? So just want to take it out a little bit further. Just this is the C. I'm sure loads of you already know how to do this, but I think it's one of those things that, I don't know, they never turn out the same twice, do they?
No, I think that's the beauty of it, though. They're all individual, aren't they?
Definitely. So if there's any darker areas you don't want, you can just obviously block those. I think that will do for now then. As in, I won't do any more just yet. So as it dries, hopefully it will flatten out, but once it's touch dry, and I've got a few flat bits here, I'm going to stick it under my mat just to try and flatten it a bit more.
Morag's bugbear.
I don't know why, because then I shove them all in a big pile and they get all messed up anyway. It's like, I'm such a, right, I'm just get my paper towel. I'm just going to mop these last bits up. You're not going to see those anyway, but I'm just going to pop it into my mat. I'll carry on. So to do the kind of the waves, as it were, this is just gauze. So go to your Boots the Chemist or some sort of chemist.
Like bandage.
Yeah,
Or
but it's the
gauze
old-fashioned stuff,
bandage.
because the amount of times I've tried to order from Amazon crepe
Get the
bandage,
stretchy stuff.
yeah, which is no use to manual
I've
ordering.
done that as well.
Oh, I think because I thought, oh, that's cheap. It's about, so if you're in England or UK, it is £5 for a big massive roll.
Lasts
So,
forever.
oh, it does. So,
Oh, Cheryl, she can't use a dryer. That'd warp it even more. Not a prayer. Not a prayer of using a dryer, love.
You know me so well. Yeah, so get yourself some bandage. It's called gauze, but you have to go and hunt it down in Boots. But that's the only place I've found
Yeah,
it.
if
But
you
look
ask for
out,
gauze bandage, they should know. But it comes in a roll, doesn't it, like that? In the
yeah.
plastic,
So
in
it's a
some
£5,
plastic.
and then when you open it, it's actually double
It's,
width
I think it's
anyway.
more than double. I think it's got loads, hasn't it, in
Four,
it?
so yeah, maybe 4 times. It's so when you pull it open, you can see it's like gossamer, I would say. But it's really fine, and just so I
You're going to
cut a
tell
little
them
bit
about your
off.
little washing line you had at the crop the one time.
I did that the weekend. Well, what we're about to do, and you'll see why I needed a washing line. You can tell them. I'll just do this while
Cheryl's
I
going to
think.
raid the work first aid box. Yeah,
I do.
she bought this gauze and what is
That
it?
what's it called? The
Seam binding
That's it.
ribbon
Yeah.
in a neutral. And then she sat there and inked them all in different colours. And she bought one of those little sock, the circular sock peg things that you hang it. And she hung all
It's
this stuff up and put it in
just
the
very
tree outside the crop room.
it's just very practical,
She had like a
isn't
little production line going.
it? So,
Oh,
and the thing is, if you were practical like me, you'd have all this ready, you see. So I've got a bag full of, actually, I can show you my bag of, I've got one of those big wallets. And then actually all my seam bindings in here, but all the stuff I've already dyed is all just ready to go.
oh, it's
And
lovely because then you can just pick it out, can't you, and get going.
yeah. Well, and the best thing is you can just have a Furkel in there.
Yeah, I'll find that. I'll find that
Oh,
when I
yes.
come.
No. Anyway,
I'll go fertling around for that, girls.
right. So I've just dampened the gauze just to make it easier for it to take the colour. I used 2 colours, just a darker one and a lighter one, just to give a bit more depth. So I think I used Prize Ribbon yesterday and Faded Jeans being the darker one, but I think I might try what does that Uncharted Mariner look like. You don't, because I've only done a small piece here, but you could do, a whole wodges of them if you wanted to. Again, you
Louise
need
says
to.
you're inking and putting on the pegs outside. Is genius.
See,
Don't give
it's
her
just,
too much kudos, Louise.
but it worked, and then I've got it all ready to go. Because sometimes it's a
Cheryl
bit
says,
messy, isn't it?
wow, there's a bag of coloured bandages, tins I saw last year.
Oh,
Oh, the things
I
we
know.
make you buy.
I know. The thing. I know that when you think about it, it just sounds bizarre, doesn't it?
A bag of like scrappy coloured bandage and mixed up seam binding that's all crinkled. Nobody else would want it, would they?
Can you imagine if someone raided your house and then found that?
I know. What's this? Actually, you could stash all your goods in there, couldn't you? All your money and
Yeah,
your
because no
jewellery.
one's going in there, are
Nobody'd fertile any further, only a crafter.
they? um, so that I like it when it's uneven as well. So I've got some paler bits, some darker bits, and as you can see, I just like did, a little
How does
whatever.
it go?
I might use just because I've already got some ready because you do need to let it dry. So I was hanging mine on the line yesterday
She wasn't
because I've
using
made.
it, Stephanie. She was literally just. She said you were so organised to pack the hanger, but not organised enough to pre-dye before you went. No, she was literally spent the crop dyeing all of her stuff
It's
ready
because
for
I
when
like
she.
when you go
Yeah,
to crops sometimes you've got to prepare, haven't you? And I hadn't prepared, and I wanted to do something crafty, but I
so she
really
just come with a hanger and inks
yeah,
and bandage.
and it was right fun. Oh, that's a bit bright, isn't it? I don't like that. It's too bright for me. So
Just squirt it with a bit more water. It'll
yeah,
go
no,
in.
I just don't like the colour. I'm
That
just
is
gonna go.
bright. That is bright.
It's
What is
just
it?
that's Mermaid Lagoon. That is
Oh,
like AKA
it'd be all right if it was. She was in some tropical waters.
yeah. Ooh, running out of water again. So I'm just going to mix it because you can mix the colours anyway. So if I need to knock it back a bit. And if you don't like it at all, I mean, it's cost you nothing virtually, but you can rinse them. So while they're dry, you can rinse out the colour, or you could mix your colours before you start dyeing. I didn't really expect it to be that bright.
I think mixed it once it dries, it'll go a bit lighter anyway, won't it?
Yeah, it does, because it does knock it back a bit.
Yeah.
So that's your going to be. So at the moment, it's kind of looks like a piece of net, doesn't it? But when you come to use it, you'll tease it, and then it will. So I'll put those aside to dry. I just haven't got my washing line handy, so I'll go without.
Pete
So,
socks on it.
is anyone crafting along? Or are you doing something else, or
I'm just watching you.
I've got blue fingers. What was that one that Anne used to say? Blue man. What was the thing she kept saying?
Blue steel.
Blue steel. Well, that's me. Look.
I don't even know what it was from. She kept
No,
on
no,
about it, didn't she? I ain't got a
no.
clue
Have
what
no
she was on
Scooby
about.
Doo. I just felt a bit like sort of. I thought, what is
Oh,
she talking
Cheryl,
about?
did you
What
do
from?
this at Crop at the Country with them?
Yes. Did I
Oh.
no? We did a bit on the mixed media day, didn't we? As
Yeah, but
well.
Cheryl said we did it at Crop in the Country. I didn't know whether it was with you. Hers was
Yeah.
very bright until she rinsed it.
Oh
Rebecca's
yes,
scrapping.
I did. I did actually. So I know it's not new, but
Yeah. Rebecca's scrapping and Heather's working and watching.
but sure. Right. So my background is kind of more or less dry. Just trying to get it in focus. So I'm thinking I need to make a like a horizon, as it were. And so my original thought is I'm going to tear across here and then maybe back it with some sort of paper. But actually, I think I want to tear it. Or I don't know if I need to tear it now. So let me backtrack a minute. So I'm going to make a boat. So I'm going to do the boat before I do the underwater scene. So do you remember in the old days when you first started scrapbooking, you just used to make your own things?
Make your own embellishments.
Yeah, and I think it's a shame actually that that sometimes you just lose
Yeah.
that. So
It's going
what
old school, girls.
I am, because I hadn't when I looked through my stash, I actually hadn't got a lot of sea things anyway. But I'm going to make, rather than a yacht this time, I'm going to make like a fishing boat type of thing. So I've just drawn a simple boat shaped bottom, and then I'm going to do like whatever that's called, where the captain goes in. You can see I'm really boaty. I am. And then
The engine room.
okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounded
Is it
more
a big boat?
competent.
A big boat or a little boat?
It's a little boat.
Jill says she can see rainbow bandages coming soon.
Oh yes,
And
I
then
agree.
Cheryl says, imagine the ambulance rocking up. No, we're not allowed to use them on people, Cheryl. It's for crafting. If you get a cut, there's no way you're having a piece of coloured bandage, love. You're on your own.
That's so funny. So I've gone just with a bit of blue cardstock and some stripy cardstock, just to make a little fun boat. And then I think it needed portholes, so I have.
Oh, you are a very posh.
Oh
Girl.
no, I'm very posh in my boat. Like the boat we went on, I had none of this, but I can't remember what it looked like. So I've just punched some circles out of cardstock. So I'm just going to piece it together basically and hope it looks like a boat. I think it'd be nice if I had maybe thinner stripes to get both the top and the bottom in, but that ain't going to happen. So I'm just going to glue. Worst comes to the worst, I'll just make another one. So I'm just going to stick what's it called again? The engine thingy bob
Well, I
in.
don't know. I'm just saying the engine room. I don't know.
Yeah, the
The
captain's
captain's area.
house. We're so
Captain's log,
technical.
but that was Star Trek Enterprise, wasn't it?
I'm going to cut
That's a whole different show.
and then I've just I've cut. So the thing is, I decided I was going to cut it all with scissors rather than being all neat and tidy, because I thought it. Oh, look at my blue fingers. It looks homespun, and I think it actually looks better when it's all kind of you know, hand cut as it were, apart from my circles. I'm going to use this as a porthole. And you can see I've kind of plumbed this. I might
You're
need
not
to
meant to
power
get many
tweezers.
people on that boat, Morag. It's a very small boat.
No, that's why she's had to dive off the back. She got thrown out. It's more like a tug as well than a boat, to be fair, but
Oh, Cheryl
don't
says, beam me
judge.
up, Scotty. Oh.
So we did. So what did we do last week? So tell us what we did last week, because this is where I've got all my nautical kind of
What did we do last week? I forgot.
for your birthday, like for your birthday
Oh,
present.
yes. Morag last Wednesday took me to a little craft. Where was it? Henley.
Yeah, well, I
Henley?
wouldn't know when it's called, but
Well, yeah,
yeah,
that,
it's near
I
Henley.
didn't know where I was.
No,
And we
but it was
made
a
a
complete
little.
surprise. I told you to just bring an apron. You didn't know what you
Yes,
were
told me
doing.
to bring an apron. I hadn't got a clue what I was doing. But we went and did
Like little
like
wooden houses, didn't we?
wooden houses on a peg and on like a little cotton reel. Oh, so adorable. I'll put some photos up after.
Oh
Oh, it
yeah,
was the best morning ever. It's lovely.
it was
Really,
really good.
really. It was lovely just to sit there and just be told what to do, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Not
and
have to
because it
think about it or.
and because it was something we'd never done before as well. I think it was more. I don't know. You're kind of willing just to do exactly what she said, didn't you? Know
Yeah,
what I mean, rather than
yeah.
trying to.
Yeah, she was a good teacher, wasn't she?
Yeah, it was really good.
Oh, the cabin.
The
That's right,
cabin. That's
Tina.
a word.
That's the word.
Obviously
It's the
now.
cabin.
Oh, it's easy now. You said it.
Yeah.
What we like. I'm still going to have a little mast because I can put the little flags on, which I really liked on the original one.
So is
Oh,
this what enabled you to think of this, where we went?
yeah, well, I've
I was
been
going to say, what's
looking.
that got to do with the boat?
Well, because now I've been looking at like
I'm with you there, Stephanie. She says, where they went, we didn't need a boat. We did go to a place after that we were by a canal side, but they were different boats.
yeah, but it was like I don't know. I was just because I've then been looking at all coastal things because it was kind of. I know those houses had nothing to do with the coast. To be fair, did they? But I can't. Now you
Uh,
said it, it does sound a
this,
bit strange,
this
doesn't
is
it?
how her mind works, girls. Very, very bizarre.
Oh, I've decided it's going to be my new hobby.
What, being bizarre?
Oh,
You're halfway there anyway, Maura, so
yeah, I think I
you're all
can
right.
ace that one actually. To be fair, right. So I'm going to stick him about here. It's not going to be in the centre of the boat actually because it's a bit tight. It was a
This
bit
is how
fiddly
Morag's
yesterday.
mind works, Cheryl. Yes, very strange. Nobody needs to go that deep into there.
Before I stick it all down though, I'm just going to tie some thingy bob around it. What's this called? Thread.
Twan.
Fine. No, this is crochet thread.
Oh, thread.
Fine. Yeah. So I'm just because I can glue it down then. So I'll just go around a couple of times. So we did little washing lines, didn't we? For
We
our
did. We little washing lines with washing on, and then we had well, I'll put some photos up later, but we had like little which we thought was amazing, didn't we? Those little bits of
the
flowers and
flowers.
grass,
Oh my gosh, yeah.
and we
They were in the
found out they were
basket.
meant for train model railways, weren't they?
Yeah. Well, that's opened up a whole new world as
And
well.
we had a little um washing basket out of pistachio shell, didn't we? It was so
She's
clever.
genius. Yeah, she's really genius.
It was really clever.
I think I might need to clip my mast. It's obviously been dipped in a we should have a bit hanging down.
Yeah, it does look like a fishing rod, Cheryl. Cheryl says
Yeah,
that
I
looks
thought.
like a fishing rod.
Well, I did think, shall I go and do a little fishing line with a little fish hanging off it, but we weren't fishing. And that was a step too far from the layout. Right. I've just cut that off and I meant to use it for the bloody. What an
I'll tie a
idiot.
bit more round.
Hang on, I'll just do another one. Ditch that one. Yeah, that I forgot. I got distracted. I might tie it around the middle or somewhat have. thingy bob going either way. What's it called?
What's-
Bunting.
Oh, yeah. Stephanie says she's pinched stuff from her dad's model railway.
Oh, have you?
I never even knew it existed. It was really good.
No, honestly, and it made it, didn't it?
It did, yeah. It brought it all together in the end, didn't it?
Yeah, she'd say it would, didn't
We
she?
was every, everything we got out of her little tubs. We were like, oh,
Yeah.
I bet she thought, oh God, who are these
Oh, yeah,
poor?
these two are easily pleased, aren't they? The whole day was a bit like that, though, wasn't it? It was
Yeah,
just
we
like,
were
"Ooh."
very excited. Oh,
I booked my friends wanted to do something, and so we booked the glass making one. Well, a similar thing.
oh yeah, like the
Um,
fuse glass
yeah,
thing.
so we're doing that in August
Oh, that'll be
somewhere else.
nice.
Right, so that's going to go there, kind of. Oh, look. I'm thinking, right, let's have a quick recce. It does look like a tugboat, doesn't it? And then, do I need something I could have just...
Yeah, you just need Captain Pugwash now.
Yeah, we'll have no pugwash jokes, thanks. What's that? There's always that rude joke, isn't there, about one of the...
I don't know. I'm not following you there. What rude joke?
Oh, it's about something, semen something or other, wasn't there? Semen
Oh,
stains or something. And I think that can't be true.
just be careful. It's Rebecca's first time. She'll never come back again.
No. And we've got a baby.
And about
So we're not
yes.
allowed to...
Stop
We're not
talking
allowed to...
about semen.
Well, no, but I've just said you said Captain Pugwash. So,
It went across Cheryl's mind as well, Captain Pugwash.
yeah.
Oh, were they all
I
rude?
don't
I didn't
remember.
know he was rude. Captain Pugwash, was he rude?
No, they're supposed to be. And obviously we didn't know this when we were little. Well, obviously it's before my time, so... That's such a lie. Right.
Oh,
So,
Louise says Roger the cabin boy. Oh, they
oh,
were all like
Roger, it was.
innuendos.
Yeah, it was. And I'm thinking that's
Oh,
really bad, isn't it? Because, like, it was for little kids.
yeah, but it just goes over the head. It's like the pantomime, isn't it? It just goes over the heads. You got to
No,
have
but
some fun as an
still.
adult, haven't you? Oh, Cheryl says semen stains.
Yeah,
Oh
that's what
God,
I
that's
thought.
terrible.
I know exactly, isn't it
And Roger.
awful?
Oh dear me. Oh, this is going south quick.
No. We're going to hold it. We'll hold it back. Right. So, I think I'm not. So I was going to cut it off and do like a different colour at the top, but I think I'm just going to go with this as my horizon, as it were. I'm going to need to cut it down a bit. It's got a bit too wide, so I'll just chop it off a little bit because we can always layer it up if we haven't got enough. I think if you've got too much, it gets a bit hard to work
I've
with.
got a picture of Millie like that. I could do a layout like this.
Oh,
Oh, Nicola Goodlad, I've no idea what you ladies are on about. I must be too young.
cheeky. You probably are too young to be fair. Sadly,
Oh,
I'm not.
Sarah Ingram says there was also masturbates. Oh my God,
No, that's not. That can't be true.
how was that ever allowed on telly?
I know. No wonder why we're all traumatised as children.
Stephanie says you could do with some clouds with your cloud stencil.
I could, and I did think I wonder, and I'm not actually. I might still do that afterwards, but I think just for the purpose of this, I'm kind of just trying to show you.
Yeah.
Just because I found a fluffy cloud earlier as well, so we used to have those in the shop. So I might show a fluffy cloud, and if I'm lucky, I don't know. It's going to be something like that, and so I don't think I'm just going to have it not going all the way across.
Yeah. That
But I
looks
think
good.
that will kind of give you the idea. So the under the sea bit, I've got some kind of acrylic. It's a bit kind of ugly, so I'm not sure if I'm going to use them because they're a bit kind of like acrylic, like is
Seaweed.
that coral and seaweed or whatever. So, but they're kind of bulky actually, and I've mounted my photo onto foam tape already, so I might not use it. But I did think in my bid to do more paper piecings, I thought I'd make some seaweed myself out of paper. So I did a test earlier. I thought, oh, that's easy. And actually, when you put it underneath everything, it'll look all right. So I thought, let's make some seaweed. So I've got some just random coloured card. And then I think, say, I am no good at drawing, so I'm good at things that require no drawing. Unless it's on the computer, I'm a bit better on the computer. So you're just going to do some wavy bits and just turn around. And then the beauty of this is, because it's seaweed, that you can, or seagrass or whatever it's called, there can be any shape and colour and it really won't matter. So, because no one's going to know what it was supposed to look like. It's my kind of crafting.
Can you tell what it is yet?
Sadly, no, Morag.
Nicola says it's like Blue Peter tonight. Yeah, she's going to spring out one she's done earlier soon.
Except I did start with the one that I did earlier.
Nobody gets a badge, though. Nobody gets a Blue Peter badge.
So, but I just really like the effect of it because I thought I'll have some behind a cluster, as it were. But I think I just want another colour. So it's a good way to use it with scraps as well. I just went through my box of leftover papers and whatnots.
Yeah, because we've all got loads of stash, that's for sure, isn't it?
Have you?
Just a few.
I think you can do one. Let's think where it's like got two pieces. Does it? That might look terrible. Yeah, it looks terrible.
Stephanie says she's still waiting for the Tracy Island from Blue Peter. What, on this channel, Stephanie? Or I think that might be a tad far. For Morag.
Oh, they were going to make one, weren't they, or something? Did they make one?
They did make a load, didn't they?
Yeah. Pete showed me. Makes no sense to anybody who's not from the UK. He showed. Remember Simon Groom, the presenter? I think he was on when.
Yeah, I think so.
Was it Peter Noakes or the one after? What, something Judd, wasn't it? What's her name? Leslie Judd. That was it. And I was astounded at this. I think it was on YouTube. He found it, and I did it. So the Royal Marines do a zip line. I say zip line, just a piece of rope between Tower Bridge and the embankment. And so literally they strung up a piece of rope and then tied it off at the other end. And then they went, there's no proper zip line. They went down holding a piece of rope. So the hands were looped through this piece of rope and then zipped down across this rope across the Thames to the other side where like another Marine would kind of slow them down and catch them. And it was like health and safety. I mean, how like anybody would go up there in the first place because you know how high Tower Bridge is. And oh, blame me, did it? I was like,
how would you hold on?
well, the thing because he literally was on this like ledge, and he said, "Oh, the Marine like put his hands through this rope thing, so you can hold yourself, and you got to hold your whole body weight for." And he said, "Right, just jump off." I said, I was having palpitations. Just watching
not for me.
Oh, and I was just like, oh, good God.
I've had palpitations watching them, let alone anything else.
Well, it was. Honestly, I felt really bad for him, and then he blamed me. He did it again.
You must have liked it.
He did. He said it was really good fun.
Oh, no. Why is that fun?
I'm astounded that they would do that, like like a kids' program and just a kids'
but they
presenter.
did that, didn't they? But nobody copied them then. They weren't stupid like they are now. You all just knew that was what they were doing and not what you needed to do.
Yeah.
Nobody had to put up stuff like "Do not try this at home" because we all knew not to try this at home. Now it has to be put on there. It's like
because we weren't
I
stupid.
used to get the girls those fairy cakes from Greg's, and they had those plastic rings on. Do you remember the like
Oh,
different, like a little horrible plastic ring, like Halloween one or Christmas one,
oh, I
and they
see.
had to
Yeah,
put a warning on the paper bag: "Do not eat the ring." And now they don't have them on at all. And you're like, are people so stupid that they would
yeah.
eat a plastic ring?
Right, I need something to cover that up. Yeah, no, I just don't. The whole flipping. I don't know. It's just that whole culture, isn't it? Of
Yeah. Cheryl says I did crazy things back then. One walked a tightrope high up between two buildings. They were
oh,
daredevils. They
oh, I
were.
know.
But that, again, everybody knew not to copy it. Whereas
Yeah.
now they get sued for it because somebody's copied it and had an accident.
I'm not sure I like it now.
Oh, I do. It's lovely.
I'm going to stick him down just to get it out of my way
Are you
because
little fish perspective? Fish.
yes, these are
Oh.
out last year, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
am going to sort out some new ones. We're just working
Yeah.
on those today. I like a little few fishes.
Yes, some fishes are nice. We had that whole under the sea thing, didn't we?
Yeah. Oh, that was such a nice. So actually, I made a lobster today because I'm going to New England later this year, so I need lobster. So we've got crab and lobster sorted today. It's like
Is he a
I'm
cute
full.
lobster or a real life looking lobster?
I think it's kind of cute. I hope
Oh,
it's a real one.
Sandra's in Costa with Sam. Oh, have a nice
Oh
time,
yeah,
girls. What
how
you having?
lovely.
What you got nice? You got coffee and a cake?
How lovely. At this time of night won't keep you awake.
I always have I've got coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my word. Oh no.
it's
Oh,
just
you have
you.
decaf though.
Yeah, I have got decaf. But I can drink just normal. You're just a lightweight.
I am. I can't, I struggle to drink tea at this time of night, to be fair, which is a shame because I am a right tea bag. Tea
You're a
bag.
tea bag.
I suppose that's something rude nowadays, is it?
Yeah, it
I
is, I
just,
think. Tea
is it? I
bagging.
knew it would be.
That's something. I don't know what it is. I don't want to know, but I'm
Oh, I
sure
know what I
it's
could do with that.
I'm
I
sure
was
it's
trying
a
to work
sexual
out.
thing.
Yeah, well, it always is, isn't it?
But I
Because,
don't know what it is. And don't anybody tell me because I don't want to know.
no, we've had enough of
Better
that
off not
smut.
knowing.
We've had enough smut for one night. I was trying to work out how I can hide the base of my because I've got no embellishments basically. I've got these that collection from Simple Storage, but to be
Oh,
honest with
yeah.
you, they're a bit wild. I find that a little bit.
What
I
about
might be.
summer porch?
I haven't got much of that actually. In fact, I haven't got any of that. Which is a shame. I had the page kit. I don't think it had. I'll have a look afterwards. But I'm thinking I might be able to use my drawers just to put underneath. I just need to soften that edge a little bit, I think. Oh, do you know what I found yesterday? Sorry, I'm off on a tangent. Look, I was looking for a bit of net, like a bit of, and I was trying to find a bit of crafting net. So I don't know if anyone else knows where you can get some. This came off my garlic because all the net I found was
Oh,
like
you're
bright
posh.
orange
My
from.
garlic's just on its own.
Well, it's because I bought cheap actually, so there was like 4 for £1 or whatever it was. So
You
because
could have
normally I
that
get
on
it.
your oranges for it to be nectarines and that would be orange.
Exactly. So I couldn't find any like reasonable colour. But the only thing is it's nylon. So I did look yesterday as how I can make my own net.
Oh,
It was a bit too much.
no, no, no. That's beyond. Cheryl
So
has
anyway,
just said, Rebecca B, welcome to your first live. This is pretty standard. Sorry, Rebecca.
well, at least I've actually done
She
something
might
tonight.
not come
That's
back.
actually
We might have frightened her off.
well, it does happen, doesn't it?
Mm.
Rebecca, are you still studying? Are you? Are you doing nursing degree or have
Yes,
I got
she's
that
doing
wrong? You're doing something, weren't you? I can't remember.
Can't remember what she
Been a
said, but she
minute.
is.
Yeah, that net doesn't work. So I might just have a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Not too
Cheryl
much.
says she bought loads of garlic to get the netting. Poor Pete. Oh, Rebecca says she feels at home. Her nurse colleagues have the darkest senses of humour. They need to, Rebecca, don't they,
Oh,
nowadays?
you do.
All them weirdos that come in and out of hospitals.
What sort of are you doing a specific area of nursing, or is it general nursing? Is it, Rebecca? Out of interest, I'm just going to do a little bit of inking.
Morag's just asking for a friend. If it's mental health, you're in good company.
Rude. Oh
I
my
think I'll
word.
keep you in a job forever. She's finished her nursing, but she wants to do a postgrad specialist course next year if she gets a place. I'm sure you will.
Oh.
Nicola wants to know how you're getting on without your daughter, Morag, and have you heard from her?
Yes, she's doing so. I don't know if everybody knows, but Lauren went off to Australia. It was only a week ago, would you believe? It feels like months ago. So but she's gone on her own, which I think was the kind of the big thing for us. But she's having a whale of a time so far. She has been to Sydney, and she's staying in hostels for the first couple of weeks. So the hostel in Sydney, I don't know, I just imagined, like those hostels you got when you went outward bound or whatever it was at school. I
Right,
suppose it's going to be things like that. But this thing was right near the Opera House, between the Opera House and Sydney Bridge, and had a rooftop bar, like barbecue, and it's like, oh my God. I mean, the
look
rooms
nice,
were
didn't it?
like
Yeah.
bunk bed. Yeah, the rooms were bunk beds, to be fair. Not for me. I'd rather go to a hotel. But yeah, she's really enjoying it. She went to Blue Mountains today. You
Oh,
did
it's
that, didn't you?
beautiful up there.
Yeah, I didn't go there when I went, but yeah, and Sydney Zoo, was it? Does that sound right?
Yes, yes,
Um,
Sydney, sir.
oh, so she's taking a picture of koalas. I love koalas; are my favourite
Ah,
animal. Oh, I love koalas.
right,
That was a nice
Stephanie
one.
says, I think you have to call them patients, not weirdos. Sorry. I did. Still job, I'm not a nurse. Come on, you weirdo.
Is that what you said?
I
You
can't
probably get
remember
us
whether I said
taken off air.
weirdo, but yeah.
Facebook has probably got something to
Oh,
say about
I was
that.
talking about you, not nobody else. I'm
Oh,
okay.
okay, that's
And
fair
Rebecca
enough.
says she's a district nurse, but she wants to do the speciality so she can prescribe.
Right.
That's good.
That's very good. I admire you nurses. You're all
Oh, yeah, they
so
deserve a medal.
dedicated. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know whether I did say weirdo, but I didn't mean it.
If you're listening,
All those weirdos that are listening, I'm really sorry. Um,
you're funny. Right, I'm just going to have to stick down because I'll be here all night when I'm just
yeah.
looking through for after. So I'm thinking I'm just going to have a few bits of seaweed back there somewhere. Because I do want to, I think I might just have some curly bits as well. I do want to put some fish on so you get the idea of where I'm going. Need some shorter bits, short pieces.
Is that like, it's like kelp?
Kelp, look
Kelp,
at you.
I know.
Kelp on my fish.
See,
Someone's
I pick up all the stuff when I'm watching the telly. Bit of kelp. When I'm watching a bit of David Attenborough.
he's got a new book out apparently, isn't he?
It's
For
got a new film. It's got a thing out in the cinema.
what is he?
Yeah, like that's in the sea.
He said he's nearly 100. How old is
It's
he?
99 this year.
Oh my God, that's amazing, isn't it?
I know.
Gosh, he's
Yeah.
like a national institution, that man,
Oh,
isn't
I
he?
know. He's a national treasure.
What I like is when you go or you watch TV programs, like American TV programs, and they know who he is, and you know,
Yeah.
and I just think that's amazing because he's kind of known throughout the world for what he's done. And you just think, oh, he's one of us. He is. I just get kind of secondhand proud. Reflected glory. I'll take a bit of that.
Oh, Cheryl's now singing the song when the boat comes in. You shall have a little fishy on a little dishy.
I never used to like that. My mum liked that program. I
I
remember.
didn't even know what was that program. Never heard of that one.
When the boat comes in,
Yeah, I know
you
the
shall have
song,
a
but I
fishy.
don't think I've ever watched the program.
No, it was set up north, Julie.
Right, that's why Cheryl knows it. Oh no, she's down south, isn't she?
I wondered why she'd know it.
She's down from us.
She is. So I need to sort out that little cluster there because I'm not really sure where that's
Heather
going.
has never heard of that song. No, you wouldn't, Heather.
Most of us haven't. So I'm going to just add some fish going through like an aquarium. You could do this through an aquarium. And then also, in my vein of cutting out everything myself, I've also cut out some little fish. So I mean, I
Oh,
wanted to
this
put.
is
I've
like
got flags.
a pure do-it-yourself
It
tonight.
is. It
Oh,
is.
Cheryl says she lived in Yorkshire when she was little.
Oh, did she?
That's
Oh,
what she says.
that's
So she
why
would have
my.
known
That's
it. She would have.
whereabouts in
So,
Yorkshire because
where in Yorkshire, Cheryl? Oh, you're using Pete's sander.
it's not. It's mine now. He's giving it me.
I had to buy my own.
Did you? Don't give me much, but there you go.
Nicola says she knows it. She's up in the north.
Oh, I see. But I think when we retire, we're going to go up north. We went
I
to
can't
where
even.
did we go?
Cleckheaton. Do you know where
No,
that is?
no.
See, you asked.
Yeah, sorry. I'll take it back. Sorry, I asked. So again, I'll just cut. They don't all look the same. You could probably get a cut file to do this.
I think they're quite
And
easy to
probably,
cut, though, aren't they? A fish.
yeah, exactly. So I'm just thinking.
You could put
You
little
need,
fish through your embossing folder. He'd be nice, wouldn't he? With a few like little circles on, like his fins.
oh, well, I see that on yours when you do yours.
Yeah, maybe if I get round to it.
You have to up me. Where's my pack of finger jobs go? I'm not going to stick down just so you've got a rough idea, but I think it's nice to have a bit of bright colour because it was getting a bit monochromatic. So I think I'm all right to have a little bit of
Her
bright
parents
colours.
owned a fish and chip shop. Still
Oh,
have their old price sign, and it went
right.
global. Search
Wow.
fish and search chips shop. Oh, I can't say that. Chip shop sign, and it will appear.
Oh, wow. That's impressive. I'm going to
Oh,
do that
Cheryl.
afterwards. And what was famous about it? Was it,
Don't
I
know.
mean,
Still have their old price sign. I don't
oh,
know.
maybe it was just famous for being old.
No, I
I'm
have
going to
to
have a few
have a
more
look after.
fish. So the only other thing is, I haven't stuck this down, but I'm going to put some bunting on my mast. So again, I've just got scraps of paper, either triangles or flags, whatever you want to do. Oh my gosh, even louder on this side. This was a bit fiddly when I did it yesterday. Let's see. They've got to be really tiny because that's far too big, isn't it? So they have to be really, really tiny flags. I think I put mine on foam tape as well, just to zhuzh it up.
Dear me. They were tiny.
I know, they're really tiny. See, I spent hours on that piece yesterday. It took me about 15 hours to finish this off, I reckon. So you can just have those kind of at the top somewhere. And then a few more fish, and I need some bellies somewhere. But there's a perspective at least. I've got a
Tell you what
perspective
you
on
need,
there.
those little clear drop things.
Oh, I
You
tell
got
you
some of
what,
those?
does
Yeah.
that not come in the most perfect tin? Look,
There you
I've got.
go. Some of those like bubbles.
I was going to put some above where Lauren was.
Yeah.
I might put some like. I've got some small ones actually.
Yeah, they do look like water drops, don't they, those?
Well, these ones are proper like glass ones. I've had them in years, haven't I? Like everything.
Cheryl's going to post it in the group.
Oh yeah.
It
Oh,
appears in
stop.
every vintage group, food retro, and all over
Wow,
Twitter.
how amazing. Ooh, I know some of these famous. But if you haven't got these, then you could. Do you remember the dew? They're called dewdrops or something. I've got a few of
There is
those.
those, or there's those Nouveau drops if you've got the right. You could have like a really,
Yeah,
really pale
pale blue one or
blue,
something.
couldn't you?
Yeah. So I'm going to have random fish randomly swimming about, probably. Not sure. I might go straight in front. But yes, that's kind of more or less where I was going. Anyone got any questions? Or I think I did have some nice perspectives, like what are those called? Starfish, like
Starfish.
bigger ones, but I seem to have used them all, so I'll see if I can cut some tomorrow.
Is that what's that one? What's that made of, Morag? That
This
starfish?
one.
Yeah.
It's a mould. Remember I had my mould
Oh
obsession
yes,
about
yes.
3 weeks ago. That's one of my obsessions. Oh, I really need to get out more.
Cheryl says your clouds falling.
Oh yeah, it's because it's going to rain in a minute now. But my boat's going to like dive in as well. Right, something like that anyway. Right, I think I'm gonna have to obviously create some more fish, stick things down. I really need to I need some like a die cut there, just to hide. I don't like the bottom of that thing showing, so I might have to resort to an ugly die cut, or I might print one out and then because
Where do
these
you
are.
want that?
I think I just want something here. I just need to cover the bottom of this up. So
Oh right.
I just don't like that piece showing, but I might be able to fix it with, I don't know. I haven't stuck this down particularly well, so I can move this. Just need something to hide disguise the bottom.
Yeah.
Or it could be a fish going the other way, probably. I think it's really because I don't have the kind of right sort of like things. What's the word? Embellishments and things.
I'm sure you've got some in your stash somewhere.
Oh, I might have, but I've got a box that says Sea Collections, and that's what I had. I had this and another two, but they're all kind of. One of them got pirates. I don't know where I got that from.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
really sea. Well, I suppose they do go on the sea.
Anyway, yes, thank you. Has anyone got any questions, or did you like the techniques? And hopefully you might have a go yourself.
They all love it. They all say lovely layouts, Morag.
Oh, I've looked on my iPad, which is the first time. It just says that Cheryl Francis is watching about 15 times. It's just like the whole. I'm going to take a snapshot of that because there's no comments. It just says Cheryl's watching. That's weird.
Well, she's just watching. She's not bothering to
Yeah, she's
comment.
not bothered. Yeah, she's commenting. Right then. So I'm going to come back next week because we need to do our April project, don't we? For what's it called? The 12-month project thing. And then the week after is bank holiday, so we'll
Months are going
skip.
by fast, aren't they?
And there they are. So we'll skip that one. So
Oh, Nicola
yes.
says you can have a Blue Peter badge.
Oh, thank you. I like the Blue Peter badge. I think Lauren's got one of those somehow. I don't know
Has
how
she?
come. Yeah, I think she said. I don't
Was
know how
it
come she
around
got
when
one.
she was on it? When she was born?
No, but somehow she got one because she did something. I can't remember. Oh,
Oh,
maybe it was
Tricia
Pete's.
says, where did you get your lovely glue gun from?
If you look at my Sweet Petunia, you'll see there's loads of
Yeah.
places. But I think Twilight, I've got them, and
Just
probably
search. Yeah, My Sweet
my
Petunia
Sweet
glue gun,
Petunia.
and
Yeah,
they
because I think if
some
they've been
should
bought
come
by
up.
somebody, and so the distribution's a lot easier now to get
Yeah,
it, I think. So
they're
it's
about
they are expensive for what they are,
they're
but
about 35, I think, but they are really good.
well, because you bought mine for it was my birthday or Christmas or something, and I was
Yeah,
thinking I don't need one of those because it's really expensive. What it is, and I have to say, it's the best thing since sliced bread, as you said it
it
would
does.
be.
It does. It's like instant, isn't it? That it comes out. It is really.
Yeah, and it doesn't clog up, so
Yeah,
you get that
and
little
you can
thing
just
at the
leave it on your
bottom.
desk. You don't have to keep messing, do you, and putting the top
Yeah,
on. And
yeah, it does make it easier, I have to
yeah,
say. So
it's a good thing, good tool to have.
it is. Right then, I shall love you and leave you all.
Oh,
Thank you, everybody, for
Tina's
joining
asking
in.
about new products. That's going to be next week, Tina.
Yeah, because we did that show. I'm all behind, so I'm trying to get my new products into the shop this week, and then I'll do the April project, but I'll see if I can get ahead and kind of do both in one go.
Yeah.
Ram it all in, get your money's worth. So thanks again, everyone, and we'll see you next week, hopefully.
Yeah. Bye,
Take care now.
ladies.
Bye. Thank
Thank you for
you.
joining us.